Hello viewers, the Me and Team here, and welcome back to another Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4. This is episode 2 of the Mongolia run for the Great Khan. And we have an interesting situation here, don't we? Yes, while trying to recover in the war against Manchu, who fortunately still has a truce with us, we have encountered a snag. Namely, Chagatai has declared war on me, and for some reason, even though they're not capable of using a coalition CB, or I guess no, they declared with a horde CB. Friggin' hell, man. So yeah, they declared war on us. Now, in the interim time, Korea improved relations, so I was able to ally them. This will break their alliance with Ming, so it's not all bad, but it's not good. We have Chagatai and Ming dogpiling me, and all I have are Tibet and Korea. Fortunately, Tibet and Korea will both be very distracting to Ming, particularly Tibet and its awful attrition. So we might be able to make something happen here. Now, I don't think I can sign peace because they are still in the coalition. In fact, they stayed in the coalition with 14 AE, so screw them. But we'll do what we can here. I've already accepted Patriot demands only once. I let them occupy pretty far before doing anything. So we are going to be doing some special tactics Mark II this time. Most of my provinces have recovered from Scorched Earth. So I still have some local autonomy here and there. In fact, I still have local autonomy quite a bit. Another 10 years of that, and these provinces will actually start being worth something. But I'll tell you, I did not want to deal with the kinds of rebels that you can get, and so I decided to use that special sauce tactic for that reason. We are going to hire mercenaries here, because this war is going to be somewhat of a drag. And 6 mercs is going to bleed my reserves. I was going to kill my heir with House of Peace, but that doesn't look like it's doable. Okay. We'll see what happens here. Now, we have a few things in our favor. Oh no, Ming is Tech 3, huh? So that's not in our favor. But Korea's Tech 3 as well. Tibet is not. Is Ming Temple faction? No, thankfully. So that's something. It's something. They're not in the faction that actually prevents them from getting the massive penalty from inward perfection. So you go ahead and go down there. I'll just go deal with Chagatai first, let Ming bleed some manpower on my allies who are probably not going to last this war, but will at least help me out in some capacity. Fortunately, Chagatai was also not able to bring in their western allies, namely Kazan or Nogai or Sibir, which would have made this a lot more difficult had they done so. And Chagatai is Tech 4, so I really want to get to Tech 4. It'll make a big difference if I can do it. Yeah, Ming's got a 14 stack in Tibet's face. Now, Tibet's supply limits are really low by default, and they're mountainous on top of that, so you can actually get a great deal of attrition in Tibet, even if they don't scorch the earth, which the AI really doesn't. Oh, that's right, I have Tibet on my side, so I can't loot this. That's right. That's okay. Where's Chagatai in this mess? Oh, they're coming. How much do I need to make a technology? 1036. It's tempting to hold out. Yeah, they're hurting for discipline, but that's still going to rough you up. Well, the only thing I really need to prevent is the Chagatai and Ming forming up. Because Ming is kind of iffy. But no doubt, if you look at the numbers in this war, it's a little one-sided, so we have a work cut out for us here. And I'm still 80% overextended, don't forget. So we have all kinds of funsies. All kinds. Man, that's a long travel time, and they keep like adding an extra dude and making it take even longer. Give me your money. I don't like to send a lot of guys here because Ming tends to pick them off. And moving around like this, the AI has trouble chasing it, and usually it doesn't even consider it a threat. But this is very lucrative, well worth the investment of a mercenary, as you're seeing. He's pretty much keeping the upkeep for all the extra guys I just trained. I wonder if they'll actually fight. Yeah, they'll fight the Patriots. Okay. Whatever you want to do, AI. That works for me. Yeah, looking at the attrition here, 2.81, 4.4. 4.4 is what I would get from like scorching my own province against Manchu earlier. So it's Tibet's pretty significant and annoying, and of course now Ming just lifted the siege, so they're gonna bleed a lot of manpower. I think Chagatai will finally enter my borders there. Now is this a mountain province up here? No. Because I'll get the shock bonus if they fight me like that. And man, Ming took one on the chin there. So I'm actually going to go look to take that stack on before Chagatai, because of how things are going. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to run this slowly, viewers. Mostly because I really want to get the most out of looting. Looting is so good. Oh, no wonder they were able to siege it so quickly. It was occupied by rebels previously. That's kind of annoying. Whatever, just don't get caught out, please. That can be unsieged, or even sieged by patriots. So I'll have to worry about it that much. Ooh, actually, that's pretty handy, Korea. I will use you to my advantage. As soon as I can get my dudes here. Alright, form up! Form up! Oh, come on now. Work with me here, buddy. React! No! Whatever, I'll just kill him. It's fine. Go do your own thing then, Korea. Maybe kill Chagatai for me? It's not likely. Yeah, this looks bad, but they don't have discipline because they are not running Temple Faction, so it's actually not too bad. Well, let's show it off. Although I'm attacking across the river, yeah. Big discipline from penalty from inward perfection. Although attacking with a minus while there's tech 3 over, well, equal to my 3. That hurts a bit, but we'll get a shattered retreat. I'm using a revolt risk right now. And we get a retreat. Granted, not the best thing in the world here, but it's a battle one. It'll sap their manpower a bit. That's all we could really ask. Got another big battle down there. Of course, it's going to end in Ming's favor just from the numbers. Bengal gets a Peasants' War. Now there's a poorly documented mechanic. I guess I can talk about Peasants' War for stuff I haven't yet. It was actually mistaken in my Creek video. Because it was after 1600, I couldn't get a Peasants' War. But you wouldn't know about that reading in game. You need to be in a monarchy, you need to be less than a quarter of your manpower, and then one of a few other conditions must be true. You must have legitimacy below a pretty high number. That's one of the conditions. Or you can have some overextension. That's another one. You have to be at peace, though, otherwise you cannot get a Peasants' War, which is kind of interesting. Oh, I just took a technology. Yeah, future fights against Ming will be a little better now, because I have the tech. Oh, I keep hearing that tick in, assuming that I'm getting the monarch point income to make the assault here, because I want to unsiege this before the war actually gets really bad. Or I could just fail utterly. Okay. That's fine too. Chagatai will wreck me a little bit, and I'll have to unsiege that as well. But... oh, come on now. I don't think I'll be able to get away. Can't take on that many dudes. That's kind of annoying. Well, it's worth it to hire another one, trust me. Well, you don't have to trust me that much. I mean, my income is more than when I hired the mercenaries in the first place, so it should be pretty obvious that it's worth your while to loot Ming. Even if you lose units here and there, it's still worth your while. And you can actually check how long it'll be. And actually, it won't be that long. So, 1463. Yeah, in May I'll be able to loot this again. So we'll just go back down. How you doing, Tibet? Could be worse. Now let's look at Ming's numbers. Ugh, they still have a lot, but their manpower is less. We're just gonna have to wear through it. Declaring war on Ming wasn't what I had in mind, or getting into any kind of war with Ming. It's not really what I had in mind in the first 20 years of the game as Mongol Khanate. As Oirat, it's significantly easier, but you don't have quite the monarch point destruction in that event. Oh no, go this way, please. And then we're going to go unsiege our province. And this is looted again. Yes, good, good. Yes, I can out-sustain Ming because of this. If it weren't for this looting stack, I would not be able to out-sustain Ming. And they would eventually roll me in numbers. But because of this, I will probably win this war. Although it will not be as nice as I would like. And, that was the war goal, isn't it? Yeah, I have to go get that back for sure, because I really want ticking war score here. The ideal is to pop out one each of Shun Zainzo, or I don't know how to pronounce the XI properly. It's probably Z, or... You know what, I'm just going to quit while I'm behind. That way I do not get further behind. I apologize to those of you who know how to pronounce it properly, because I do not. I am not very effective. You can always correct me, but I'll probably have recorded like 5 videos already after that, so if I continue to mispronounce it in future videos, just know that future me will probably know how to pronounce it because one of you will tell me, and then it's still going to be said wrongly for a while, but I'll eventually get it right if you tell me. Or you can just tell me some troll pronunciation that'll really piss people off and I'll use it because I don't know any better. That works too. Okay, so we continue to farm money. We now have twice the gold we had when we first purchased mercenaries. Ha! Yeah, you're going to attack me, huh? That's rich. Actually, is this a desert mountain province? What's the odds here? Why do I even check the odds? The odds are lying. I'm serious, this isn't like Civ where the displayed odds are consistently accurate, but sometimes you can get hosed. Really? Ah, jeez. And it rains it pours. Ah, F you! What? At least Korea joined. You will pay for this in time. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, this should be pretty straightforward because I have the home field shock bonus. For some reason, I'm struggling. Well, I guess it depends on one's definition of struggling, doesn't it? Okay, we got a shattered retreat. We're going to have to unsiege this. I'm going to take a very defensive posturing for the moment. Because Ming still has a ton of troops. I'm hurting for manpower, and I have quite the war in my face. But you know you love it. This is what I think people are looking for when they ask me to play this start, I imagine. And this is also, despite the challenges, one of my favorite starts. For this reason, you can get all kinds of crazy crap going on. Okay, a single dude. can unsiege this. So we're going to make it so. And we're going to kick the enemy out of our territory. Ming might actually get stack wiped with those numbers. And I don't think I need more troops. Or rather, it will be difficult for me to afford them. Man, Tibet's getting carpeted. I wonder if Ming will peace out nicely at them, or if they'll take territory. I guess I don't really care if they take territory. Ming is so inept. They probably are more inept than they really should be. Yeah, that's fine. I'll recover a little bit of morale here. You know, I could just wait for full strength. Yeah, let's go in April. Or closer to full strength, I guess. Because I'm not going to get there before they reinforce anyway, so I might as well get the extra stuff. Reduce overextension. Achieve religious unity. You bet! How do they scrounge up 11 units? And how far is that? How close is that to defecting? You know, just get them out of here. Of course, I can't separate priest Chagatai. I moved already. Yeah, this is going to be a little slow for a little while. Yeah, it's pretty one-sided. That's what you expect with Inward Perfection, though. It's just so crippling if they don't switch into Temple Faction. And the AI has no, like, actual logic for switching into Temple Faction. It's alright. Time to remove one Manchu. And I'm actually going to hire more troops now, because I could use them. It's only hemorrhaging money. How am I doing on war exhaustion? Not too bad, surprisingly. At least not everything's going poorly. Chagatai might force this loose. But it would be a pretty handy turnaround if I could vassal Manchu. Oh, they dropped the siege. That's interesting. You don't get to have second thoughts, Manchu. Conca? What? Oh. They're gonna try and get rid of Korea's attack on them. Alright, so Tibet got out of that one with a concede defeat. And they can suck one because they dishonored the call. But we will make them pay later, not now. We are in no position to make them pay now. Okay. So you go there. You go there. And you. Or not. Or we could just jump Ming first. Get out of here. Hopefully I don't get telefragged too hard by the rebels. You guys know the term, right? You play like Doom back in the day? I'm not dating myself at all by asking this question. Where, like, if you go into a teleporter and then someone else goes into a teleporter right after that, you just get blown to pieces. That's called being telefragged. And rebels can do it to you. If you are unlucky. And sometimes I'm unlucky. Ah, no! Don't low morale block my frickin' looting. That's a very valuable province. That's a 12 tax province. Out of the way, scrub. Chagatai is on my U2 again. And I really don't want to attack Manchu in their territory, but I need them out of this. In fact, it'll make my front considerably nicer to have them on my side rather than against me. So this is a good opportunity. Okay. So we'll just dump a few units behind. Actually, no. Shoot. Oh no, just, yeah, get Beijing. No, they're going in somewhere else. Yeah, I have siege lead there. Can we get the stack wipe? Yeah, looks like it. Alright, so Manchu has been neutralized. As soon as I take out their last remaining stack. Ah, they're gonna get away. It's annoying. It's annoying. Here, form up, Korea. Maybe you can help me out. No! It's 50-50 if you get away when you have same dates like that. But we'll just hire another pillager. Okay, I did get away. That's pretty handy. And then you leave two behind. Preferably mercenaries, since these guys seem to take attrition a lot. Yeah, we got them. No more new units for the Manch. Yeah, they'll retreat into me and get destroyed, so that's fine. And now we start looting again. This is such an important part of fighting Ming as a horde, or anyone really. I mean, you don't get double the looting, but heck, even if I only got half the money from looting that I'm getting, it's still a lot of money. There's no way around it. Yeah, they were stack wiped. Alright, so one of the threats has been eliminated. You coming? Yeah. Getting a little bit thin on manpower. We're going to start consolidating regiments. I don't really want to be in risk of peasants' war when this ends. Plus, I can field it off mercenaries. Actually, you just ignore that and go over here. Well, I guess that's the fastest path, so go there, yeah. If I'm lucky, I can get a stack wipe. Might be too much to ask. No, I got it. Alright. In that case, go trollin'. It's time to put some hurtin' back on Ming. Pay for their crimes against my people. 23rd of March, 25th of March, 22nd of March. Yeah, they're moving away from Manchu. You still after me? No, not really. Okay, yeah, we can just go back up there then and loot down the side, the coast again. And we'll just bring some dudes in there. Tibet served its purpose. Actually, let's check Ming's health. No manpower at all. And they are down to 30 regiments. So we could be doing worse here. I think it's time to buy down some war exhaustion. Thankfully, that has been lifted. And we have most of the sieges on our territory under control now. I don't think Ming's gonna win that. Well, that doesn't look good at all, does it? Oh no, they're just going to Kaifeng and up here, so I can run here and get away. And then, in fact, we'll just start up and work our way down. That way I don't have to think too much. Oh, right. They're not a horde with a tech lead, so they're actually going to lose that. What do I need to vassal you? Shouldn't be much longer. And then I can turn even more attention to Ming. I don't actually pay extra money to reinforce, which is handy. Yeah, they're not going to get that. You guys actually go hide from Ming's troops for a little bit here. They can siege us for a while. In fact, it lets us get the home field shock advantage of being a horde. And apply liberally to their forehead. We should still be even tech, right? And I am at home, so... Suck my noodles, son. Brilliant. Okay, so actually... We're gonna start consolidating non-merc regiments because we are bleeding money. Badly. And actually, no, go hide in Korea. They've been a decently useful ally this war. You must be out of your mind, Manchu. Trying to stab me at that kind of moment. And then asking for a peace deal. Fool. I will tear all of you new ones. I control the war goal. Look at Ming trying to carpet me. This is ludicrous. I mean, it's useful that the AI does it, but it really contributes to making the wars easier. Although it's hard to program the AI to handle it, because what if they didn't do that? Well, in that case, I would force them to bunch up on one province and threaten to inflict attrition, which can really burn them down as well because of slow supply limits. So the AI finds itself in a catch-22 pretty often in this regard. And ultimately, it just has to make the hard choices, and it's not quite as good at that as the human is. Going in on Selenge, huh? Good, I'll go there. Oh no, now they are December 31st, November 23rd. Yeah, I'll just pick them off simultaneously. I'll probably get a stack like my own stack. I don't know about with Korea's forces. When Ming as a general. But yeah, Ming will pretty much spam mercs on me, like, infinitely. So, eventually I'm going to have to start sieging out some provinces and just taking some stuff in the deal, in the peace deal. And the Manchu sieges are going slowly. Although that does tend to happen when you, when you're sieging a coastal province without a blockade, it tends to not progress very quickly. Oh, one other thing I didn't mention about looting, it's actually a double whammy, because it also slaps a negative 50% tax modifier on them. So not only does it give me money, it costs the opponents money. That's a pretty good combination if you ask me. We're actually going to siege this. Need at least a little bit of progress, not just defensive posturing any longer. I say that while I'm sieging out Manchu, but I mean against Ming. Am I still alright with war exhaustion? We'll buy it down. I get reduced cost on buying it down. And we don't care super much about Diplo attack. We do care about it because it contributes to our income. And I'm going to want to take something that lets me colonize. Speaking of which, Muscovy annexes Perm very quickly now because of the rules change. And they also take expansion ideas first, so it is only a matter of time before they colonize. In fact, I'm surprised they're not already. So this is a lot harder than it used to be because Muscovy gets in your face very quickly too. But, what do I say about Muscovy? Well, they get hit by rebels a little bit too. They're only allied with Tver. Good, they're not allied to like freaking Denmark or something. I hate when they do that. We're the two regional superpowers. We should just ally each other. Well, I guess. I mean, hug boxing has its merits, but still not cool, man. I would love to chase and stack like Chagatai, but I just can't afford to do it. Okay, let's end this war at least. And I know this hurts my inflation, but let's be honest, I need money. And I will sell them their provinces back after the war. In fact, I'm going to stop relation improvement here, because Manchu's going to be hostile, no ifs, ands, or buts. And they will want to declare independence, so I'm going to want to work up on them. Not looking too bad here. Yes, I know that. Not diplomatic from the annex then. Okay, I'm safe to go there. So alright, we control the war goal. We have removed one of our war threats. And the, yeah, it's a little less one-sided in my enemy's favor now, isn't it? Screw you, Ming. And the war exhaustion is creeping up. That's what we like to see. Oh, trying to escape. Succeeding in escaping. Yeah, we can corral him a bit. Then we'll just chase into Beijing. Yeah, they're not going kind of thing. That's cute, Ming, but no. I did not do all this work to tear you to pieces only to let you off the hook for free. There will be much, much destruction for this. Helping out a frickin' Sunni horde. Declare on me. What's their aggressive expansion like anyway? Man, they haven't lost much. I guess this hasn't been as much time as it feels like. Because I've been running this slow speed just so I can manage the war decently. And of course, we have Chagatai in our face again. But it's pretty helpful that they were never able to form up with Ming. It makes a big difference, actually. Because now I can really put some hurt on Ming. And then when Chagatai decides to try and do something, it's just not going to work. Although they're going here. And I don't know about this. I think they'll probably win that battle. Which is unfortunate. Oh, gotta keep discipline. Keep robbing them blind. Can I beat them there? Yes. Yeah. I lost the battle. Korea is not exactly a monster combat nation early in the game. But beggars can't be choosers with allies. This plays out very differently from the old Mongol Khanate start, though. Oh, it was bound to happen. I'm not too upset about it either, because they really gave me what I needed, which was a little bit of time soaking in attacks from Ming units and some distraction. And of course I have now... What? You must be joking. I rival you. You want a marriage? No. No, sir. I do not. You're going there on October 6th, huh? Man, my manpower is hurting. How are you doing in troops, Ming? Not so good. Not so good. I just need to get rid of Chagatai, but I can't separate peace them because even though they didn't declare coalition war, they still get the benefits of a coalition blocking separate peace. Okay, we got them. We're not letting them get away. I don't care about that. Just going to accept their demands. Although we have some threat over here, so we'll just bring in some mercs. Yeah, just what I needed. I hit the better relations over time, so people like me less after time passes. Or they stay pissed for longer, I guess is the better way of putting it. Okay, non-mercs, form up. And actually, I don't need this many now because they just decided to siege me rather than counter-siege me. In fact... Oh no, you know what? I'll go 2 more. I'll go 3 and 3 down there. It'll make it harder for them to break my sieges that are deep in Ming territory. Basically, I have 1 goal now, and that's to siege out 1 province each belonging to Shun, Zi, and Zhou. Yeah, they still have dudes down here too. Is this Zhou? Yeah, that's Zhou. Go down there and siege out Zhou, please. You can take a safer route back up to Jinan for the next round of looting. Yeah, Ming is gonna merc up on me for the foreseeable future. I mean, we've gotten them down to a point where they're manageable, but this is still gonna take some doing. I have to horse it a little. They don't have any general on this stack. Oh, I wipe it, yeah. And I can catch this one out too. That's pretty handy. Okay, there we go. So you go there. And I'm already sieging plenty of Shun. Ah, no! Caught out! You were caught out! Why? Why do you hate us so? And I don't want to go too deep because I still need to, deal with Chagatai and their attacks. Oh, what? I got the shattered retreat? Yikes. That's impressive. Impressively terrible for my opponents. That inward perfection just screws the AI over so bad. If you're a little stronger, you can actually win pretty easily even without that being a factor. Oh, well. How about you do me a favor and tear Jinan a new one first? Nope. Get stack white. Yeah, they're getting worn down a bit now. It's looking good, finally. Can I catch him? No, I'm going to get led on a goose chase. That's okay, I don't think Chagatai can siege me that quickly. I just need to make sure I get rid of them. Oh, of course. I want to see a Mongol Comet play through. This is awesome, though. Best start in the game, in my opinion. And jeez. It's just so expensive. I don't want to blow more military power, though. I need to be able to fight Russia and Chagatai by itself and their allies and that kind of crap later. I can't afford too much here. Are they sieging me yet? Well, we're getting there. You're definitely getting there. Jeez, why do you hate me so much, Manchu? It's only 70 aggressive expansion. And was at war and historical rival. That stuff will decay eventually. It'll decay a little faster now that my prestige is higher. It has a pretty significant effect. Yeah. I think if you get 100 prestige, you can offset the horde deficit for better relations over time. So that's something you can use. I want to keep those guys relatively tight so I can reinforce them with each other in a pinch. Although I don't think Ming has that much left. No, they have 9 regiments somewhere. I'm going to hide back in my own territory. Or actually, I should hunt for them. Because Chagatai's not even sieging me again yet. And Ming stack can ruin my siege. Yeah, there we go. So much for hunting for them. They showed themselves. I'll cancel that. September 12th, September 6th. Alright, I caught them. Probably got a stack wipe at this point, yeah. Yeah, so they're really getting thin now. And their war exhaustion is probably through the roof. Yeah, they're hurting. They're hurting really badly. I might have to buy it down again, but that's nothing by comparison. Where are your units? No, do not look at the navies. Man, I'm pretty close to being able to siege that. That's annoying. Because I need that to finish before I can end the war. Ideally. And this is not nearly as handy as it once was, because I'm going to have to pay Diplo points for this. And no! Screw you! I don't think I can get there in time. I mean, I can leave some of my hunting stack behind at this point, but it's going to slow me down unless I can get there before I lose, which is unlikely. Yeah, I'm not going to win that. I mean, I'll win the follow-up and stack wipe them, no question, but that's annoying. Yeah, I bet you do want peace. You should have thought of that when you entered a coalition against me. And helped out a frickin' horde. Jerk. Alright, that's good enough for now. I need to go back and take out Chagatai before they cause me too much grief. Because you take a lot of war exhaustion for occupied provinces. Except for by rebels. Who's here? Oh, Manchu. Why are they sieging this? They have a decent army too. I might have let them siege it and move on. Oh, Ming's peasants are starting to become a factor. But when you have that kind of stuff, you can just be like, yo, oh, nope, don't fund them big time. Just give them a little bit of change, not much, just to make them not hostile to you. That way they don't unsiege your provinces or attack your units unless you get an unlucky draw with the timing. Did I loot all this already? Guess I must have. Actually, I feel a lot better. Ah, come on now. Nope. Just you. Just you. Whatever. I'll just deal with it in a moment. Okay. Oh, I was hitting the wrong key. I had my, You ever do that when you're typing? Like, you have your hand on the wrong row or whatever? That's what just happened there. I was hitting H, 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 H as the hotkey for group, which is actually G. And so I was not getting my units grouped. But I figured it out, viewers, because I am a professional at this. Lol. Not really. Yeah, and so these guys will just kind of run back and forth like idiots. And the agent was discovered. And that's actually fine, because now they were not... if they're about to win the siege, I'll just support them again, and they'll stop. Pretty straightforward. How many months do I have until I get a defection? 32 months. So, like, in 1470, I'm going to want to accept rebel demands if I haven't wrapped this up and sold this stuff to Manchu already. Oops. Just go ahead and consolidate. And in fact, at this point, manpower is starting to hurt, and we are close to the end of the war. So I'm going to want to get this up to around 3,000 if possible. Which means to limit the what my non-mercenaries see in combat. Otherwise, let's just keep looting. What am I doing relative to my force limit here? Yeah, I'm actually over my force limit. Propped up on looting and pillaging. The true Mongol way. How am I doing war score wise? I'm getting there from taking war score from controlling that province that Chagatai declared on me for. Well, only 2 of you here. Nope. They're really low on morale. I might actually shadow them again. Even though it's a one-man staff. So much money. Give me your money. Okay, I'm literally only being sieged by rebels. It's pretty important that I pop out the vassals too, because now Ming is in such a battered state that, especially with the buffed rebels in 1.6, they're not going to be able to survive like nationalist uprising from the vassals. There's just no way. That would absolutely crush them. No! My bank! I don't even need to hire a new one, because I'm just going to have to dump a lot of these mercs when the war is over to afford this. I'm really running my economy ragged here a little bit. Mongolia needs them all. Aw, screw you, that's actually kind of painful. Well, then before I lose it, because my ruler's probably pretty close to death now. At least the heir is good in military skill. I would like to farm a better heir with the horde, but well, sometimes taking land takes precedence. They're going in on that, huh? Actually, no, you can stay on that. We'll just attach the other one. Go for it. All mercs. Except for you. You're not a merc. And we don't need you bleeding into our manpower right now. Don't need anything bleeding into our manpower right now. So when I end this war, I want to be at around 3,000. That will make sure that I'm over the 1/4 threshold that blocks peasant wars, which I would otherwise be very much be in danger of. Yeah, see, now we're getting Zo nationalists and crap. And we also have the provinces we need, really. So I just need the manpower now. And actually, I'm going to temporarily stop with this. I want to see if it makes a difference if I'm supporting them. Zo nationalists, I support your endeavors. And one last looting run for the good of the people. Now Chagatai sieging Wargol again, but it's going to take so long for them to get it that I'll just end the war first. In fact, now's not a bad time to end the war. I know we're having fun, but we'd really better end the war. We've done enough tanning. What can I get? I just want your everything. It's a nice everything you have. Okay. Maybe we'll do a little better up here. Oops. I hate that. I hate that with a passion. Definitely want those. Maybe a little bit of this. Okay, so even 90's no good. What if 85's no good? 81 is apparently fine. Well, we get an 83% war score. Considering the nature of the war when it began, I think we could be doing worse. Okay, so the nationalists still disappear. Now we are going to be massively overextended. Yeah, 184%. So we shall release Shun and the others. All right. So I have 5 regulars. Absolutely. And I think everything else is mercenaries, which I cannot afford too well at the moment. So I'm going to need to get rid of them. In fact, I think I'll just delete them now. My income should overall be better than before once my war exhaustion cools down. Maybe I'll hire a military advisor finally. Yeah, we're just going to do that. We're going to get rid of our mercs. Yeah, 3. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah, man, they were expensive. That's for sure. So you'll grab some stuff. Ooh, a theologian. Pretty handy. Especially because it lets us take monastic education, which will slightly boost our missionary strength. Useful later, because I have a plan for religion in this game. But, not yet, not yet. So the other thing I want to do... Wait, who do I have relations with? Oh, I'm guaranteeing Korea. Well, that doesn't need to be the case any longer. They left the coalition, and I did not get much with them for that. They were forced out of it by the peace deal. So it's just going to be Ming and Korea in the coalition against me. Oh, they were able to rival me. And Korea is fabricating a claim. Well, I no longer guarantee your independence, Korea, and that has more significance than you think. Okay, so one last thing. Accept the demands of the Manchurian patriots and start selling them provinces. Because we are getting wrecked by them. And it's going to be a drain on prestige that I don't want to deal with, so yeah, we'll just go with it. Oh, well, that could be kind of annoying, actually. And I can improve relations more, so that'll be the next thing I do. I don't think they can win that, but maybe I spread out the admin damage and the damage to Diplo here. Although I won't be able to convert this. How's my heretic tolerance? Just 0.04. I really don't want to keep accepting rebel demands and sitting on huge overextension for a long time. But it could be a problem if they declare war on me. I think it's still worth my time to try it, though. And as soon as I recover, I'm going to build up my military, because my force limits are probably pretty decent now. Yeah, my force limits are solid. Almost done with local autonomy, and then we'll even be in a little better shape still. I could probably convert this, right? No? No, because of local autonomy. Yeah, we're just going to sell the provinces back. We'll risk it. We'll risk it. We will rebuild the Manchu. If necessary, we'll just beat them down again. I'm not looking forward to that happening, but what can I do? Now I have a truce with them anyway, although not for much longer. Yay, religious unity. So good at this game. And we have Chagatai hounding us there. But this has been a long part, viewers. It's been a brutal battle, but I'd say we did pretty well for ourselves overall. Until next time, the Ming team signing off.